Audio Jungle.
Welcome back, everyone, for the final match in the America's Cup Americas versus Brazil. I am Jeff Go1, and we have Olympic 88 with us. The players are in the room, so we will jump over there right now. Sean, what do you think about this match?
Well, this is going to be very interesting just because I know Tim would like nothing better than to beat Coach Wlad. Um, no easy task.
Mm-mm.
Tim has been improving at rapid speed. He's playing 11, I'm going to say at least 2 to 3 hours a day. Every time I put my headset on, I see that he's in game.
Oh,
Uh-oh,
wait,
here
wait
comes
a
the
minute.
flex off.
Here,
Oh no. And
let,
Vlad knows to
let me
turn
let them know
towards the
where the camera
camera.
is. No, they don't know where the camera is. Hang on, let me turn it on for them. Turn around, Tim, you'll see it. He sees me.
Oh,
All right.
this is too much. To have a pose off between our two heavyweights.
Did I mention Showman? Oh my goodness.
They've got the gun shows now with us, and they're going to hopefully give us some easy forehand warm up so we can see their cyber shape blades in action. Um, One thing that's really nice, Jeff, that is true in real life and in 11, you can learn so much by watching other players,
Oh,
and you
sure.
just look at their consistency, you look at their form. um, Great timing by both players. Vlad has the 1-2 power pack. Tim has a nice punch on the backhand, but it's really his forehand loop is where he's winning the most of his points. Tim also coaches in Ping Pod. Recently signed a deal with Paddle Palace and with Stiga. Vlad also has a deal with Stiga. So they're probably going to be teammates as well as opponents and rivals to see who's the top dog in the Stiga showroom. We've already seen a flex off. So who would you give the flex off victory to? It,
Well, okay. So in VR, I think I'm giving it to Tim, but you know what? I saw Vlad playing in Sweden and his legs are tree trunks. So I think in
oh
real
yeah,
life, I'd have to give it to Vlad.
yeah. But following Tim on TikTok, you can see what an athlete he is.
Oh, absolutely.
Quick, fast. This should be, I think, an exciting game. I think right now players are hitting the serving reset. They've got it checked. This match will be ranked at Rating Central. So once we get this posted, we'll have those results finalized. And it looks like the players are going to their
Oh,
towels for final
drinking
drying
some
of the
Gatorade,
sweat off
maybe?
their, yeah,
So they
off their
both use
brow.
Stiga Cyber Shapes in real life. Sean, what do you use?
Right now, I'm really fortunate because I'm getting to test a lot of new ones. I was trying the Stiga Wavy last week, which is
Oh,
one of the
wow.
fastest rackets of all times. It's faster than a butterfly Sardius for anyone who played during that generation. It is a rocket ship, but the one I've just started testing this week is called Destiny, and it should be hitting the markets, I'm going to say, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, possibly. And it's an all wood, but it has a new wood fiber setup. And it feels like a 38 millimeter ball, which is how I played my entire career. And
Sign
Christian
me
Miller
up.
is another Stiga sponsored player who is using the Stiga um, Carbon Cyber Shape. He hit some with me today, and he's like, "Wow, low throw angle, great feel. Looks like the players are ready."
Yep. Real quick, how would you compare that to the what I use, which is the Cyber Shape Clipper version?
Um, I think it's Clipper with more feel.
Okay.
I'm
Really?
I'm sticking with it, yeah. And I was using the Clipper before. The Clipper was my primary.
Wow.
Oh, look at
Here
these
we go.
backhands.
Oh, phew.
Oh my gosh. Vlad from the backcourt. Not a surprise. Tim, he's gonna have to move his feet. Oh, holy cow.
Oof. Okay, Tim
What
came to
and
play.
yeah, Vlad gave him a quick little check off with a little hand clap on that one. Okay, Jeff, the key for Tim He's going to be up at the table. Vlad's going to leave it. He has got to keep his feet moving because Vlad's balls are so deep that if you're up at the table, you're going to get jammed. You've got to create that space. And Vlad, again, using, I'm guessing we're going to see some high toss serves out of him. Yep,
Of
here we go.
course.
Look at that. And then
Oh,
just a
this
quality.
reminds me. Vlad just recently moved to a new space, and he's got a lot of space. So I think we're going to see
Yeah,
him playing mid distance a lot.
yeah, yeah. This is like Simone goes, leaves the table, keeps it in play. Tim needs to move his feet. That
Hmm.
ball looks easy, but if you don't get away from it enough to where you can take a full shoulder turn, you're going to have a tough time. Nice
What? How did he
backhand down the
return
line.
that?
I was just going to say, now he's chopping. Holy cow. Needed a net dribbler, which those don't occur that often. Vlad is bringing everything, including the kitchen sink. It's chopping, fishing. I love that nice forehand pendulum serve.
Oh,
There's a quality
wow.
shot by Tim, and Vlad just crushes it with a block. Just moves it to the other side of the table.
Yeah, here,
Okay,
take this.
Tim looks like he's got some lower back pain going on right now. Nice play there. Oh, yeah. I
Uh,
mean, Vlad's
Vlad
so,
is making me zoom out.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
using
No,
all the
that's
space.
smart decision, Jeff, with the camera angle. Yep, give yourself some space because Vlad is
Whoa.
using the entire court in the
Look
STIGA
at this.
arena here. Wow.
Vlad
But
fishing a little
look
bit.
at that. Credit Tim for playing those balls into the body, even though Vlad was in the back court. Oh, there's a nice Larry-esque serve
Hmm.
by Tim, making that backhand serve count. But Vlad's forehand serve, I mean, look at how smooth that is.
Look at
And then
that
he just
backhand.
follows it up with a quick backhand. Reminds me a little bit of Taku's backhand, just so purposeful. Oh, these, look at another chop.
Oh,
I think Teddy Barasaurus
is
is
that
going
going
to
to
love
land?
this
No.
one. Yeah, I
Teddy,
mean,
our resident
just
chopper.
just doing everything from the backcourt, and we're within 1 point. Oh, there was no side spin on that ball. A little bit of a misread, but Ping Pod Tim with the serve. That's a quality loop, but you gotta spin it a little bit more. Vlad trying to give Brazil a 4-1 victory in this initial America's Cup. They'll hold the cup and title until their next challenger comes in, but this is for bragging rights right now. And Ping Pod Tim would like nothing more than to,
Mm.
oh, that's a net
All
and out.
right.
So
Well,
game one to Brazil.
that will only make Tim more determined.
Right. Well, I love this angle, Jeff. This is amazing. Can see the
Oops.
players going for, I think we went above the rafters there,
Yeah,
getting
left the
getting their
arena.
drinks. Oh, and now we've got some jumping jacks.
I'm telling you, he is. We're gonna get
Uh-oh.
up close and
You know,
personal. What's rope
I'm
a dope?
thinking we might be in Philly because there's a little bit of Rocky-esque kind of preparation here.
Nice backhand. Oh,
Oh,
I think
overcooked
he
that ball.
overthought that one.
Yeah, and that's a nice play. That tactic works so well in 11. Get the short, low serve in, then open up with a nice backhand spin, moving the ball around. Vlad's doing a mid toss serve. And that's what Tim's done so well lately is get that first spin in and then just,
Oh,
wow,
counter
look at the
looping.
power. I mean, Tim just unleashed a monster forehand into Vlad's elbow area. But again, Vlad has the serves. They're just so low and tight. Nothing to really work with. Oh, good serve there by Tim, bringing Vlad in and out. Oh, nice
Oh,
down
he
the
got that.
line. And he got it back. I mean, this is insane. Vlad is
No.
bringing, oh,
Great
what a
point.
point. What a point. Jeff, you're not going to have any trouble finding highlights
I don't
with.
think so.
Oh, look who's dancing.
Uh-oh.
Look, got a little Muhammad Ali on the far side. Little shuffle. Up. And again, the unforgiving net.
Yeah, you see the
Tim.
MLTT logo back there. I wonder if they might want to recruit some of these people.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, we've had Enzo Anglais play on Wednesday nights with the crew. Season 3 going to be starting up in September with a number of new players, including Koki Niwa for MLTT. But
That'll be fun.
right now, Tim is doing everything he can
Oh,
to
look at
keep
that.
his dream alive. Look at these shots right now. Wow. Wow. It looked like it took a little bit of an errant bounce there, but well placed. Tim is in lockdown mode right now. He is so
You got Vlad with the
focused,
serve.
and he needs to get a lead here because I can tell you that Vlad, oh, look at that push.
Mm.
That was lethal. Out to the forehand off the bounce with a little bit of side spin. Very strong. And then Vlad, okay, a little higher toss. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. That toss needs to stay vertical. Looked like it might have gone a little closer to the body, but I can tell you right. Okay, so Tim's
Mm.
going for it with the lead. He's not spinning it on to start the rally. He's
Well,
trying to finish it with this
don't get
backhand.
too cocky because Vlad can catch up at any moment.
9-9-5, a little bit of breathing space here. But Vlad is off the table again. Nice counter looping rally. Just see how fluid Vlad is. Look at those forehands.
Great point.
Holy cow. That ball was on top of him, but somehow, all right, Tim with 5 game points to even up this match at 1 game apiece.
I think this is where
Swing
Vlad
and a
goes into
miss.
overdrive, though.
Yeah, no, Vlad is known to just eliminate all errors. Net serve. If I'm Tim right now, I'm serving side top and I'm taking a swing, maybe going inside out forehand. Net serve.
Yeah, why not go for it at this point?
Yeah, you've got 2 points to burn on. Oh, that's a quality loop
Oh,
there by Vlad.
see, this is
He
what I'm
just
saying.
turned that ball.
Vlad will
Yeah,
turn it
he
on
just
and be right up your rear end before you
yeah,
know it.
no. Oh,
Oh, that's great.
all right. Tim's looking good right now, and Vlad's getting the drop shot. Oh, and you can
Vlad,
just see the frustration on Tim as he spins away from the table, thinking he was in the driver's seat. Now he needs to pull over.
oh
Oh my
no,
gosh.
Vlad.
Vlad caught the serve on the net. That first bounce was too close to the middle of the table. And you can see it looks like Vlad's
Oh,
cleaning off his
more,
paddle, and somebody's over there doing high fives to themselves.
more
And here's
jumping
a little
jacks and fighting.
running. Yeah, we've got the punches going.
Fight.
All right, we are in a dogfight. And let's see. Oh, we've got the footwork motion. Here we go. I'm getting worn out just watching Tim limber up for this third and final game of the 5th match of the America's Cup. I have a feeling Vlad's going to go down to lockdown and just start spinning the heck out of the ball. Tim needs to be aggressive. He has to loop first. He cannot allow Vlad to be the first attacker. Vlad just has too many weapons. Look at that
Wow.
forehand. Oh my gosh. And again, how is Vlad bringing these balls back? I mean, that's insane.
Mm.
Look at the chop from the body. I mean, you can just see Tim mimicking all the shots that Vlad's doing from the backcourt, saying, how's he doing this? Oh, nice block.
Oh, look at that.
Okay,
Vlad is forcing Tim to hit 6, 7 in a row to win a point.
right. No, you don't get a free point on Vlad right now.
Mm-mm.
And look at this. The way you want to start a third and final game, going up 4-0, then having to serve yourself, and then just taking your time. Vlad is such a strong counterattacker
Oh,
that if you don't loop to the exact right spot, it's going to make you pay for it.
and
Wow.
it's 5
What
0.
a
I
start.
don't
Five
think he liked
zero.
losing that last game.
Yeah, that last game left a sour taste in his mouth. And then finally, Tim, you can see Tim is kind of like a little dejected here. Didn't
Oh,
realize he was going to get the Vlad's A game here in game 3. But Tim just needs to settle down and
there you
just
go.
work on each shot. These are some nice backhand punches. Little Truls Morgard action. Nice backhand punch. Staying up at the table. Great
Good. Oh,
consistency.
fist pump. He's pumped up again.
Yeah, that's again, Tim, focus on the point. You're down 6-2. We know that Vlad's not going to give you any freebies, so you're going to have to work for him. but let's not overplay the ball. Oh, these are some nice attacks. Tim's moving his feet. Nice counter attack. Oh
Great.
my gosh. Vlad taking it off the ground, and Tim finds the hole wide to the forehand to bring it back within three, but still a mountain to climb against Vlad. Look at that,
Mm,
Jeff. That's just too
catches the net.
consistent. Yeah. I mean, Vlad's just opening up on at will. That's a quality opening.
It was a good shot. Inside out,
Nice.
forehand.
Yeah, misdirection, but Tim's moving his feet. We're not seeing as many celebration gestures. Okay, here's a little bouncing,
I think maybe
but
he's actually
7-5.
focused.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, Jeff. I think he's taking his time to. Wow, 7-6 here.
Okay, there's an opening.
Tim is taking his time. Now that's a quality shot there. Now just stay with it.
Oh, look at this. Vlad was
Okay,
up 5-0.
Tim has outscored him 7-2, and we're in the final half of the game. Oh, big point that Vlad starts with a
That was
quality
important.
opening. Yep, that momentum would have stayed on Team USA.
Ooh, big forehand.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, right now, Vlad is showing why
Tim,
he reached the quarterfinals
yeah.
at the World Championships.
Ah, Tim really needed that point.
Yeah, had the opportunity. Vlad with the serve. I'm thinking that Vlad's going to go ahead. Maybe a signature backhand. He's playing off the table. Nice point here. Wow. How does Vlad get these balls?
Oof.
Oh, look at the backhand
Oh,
loops
oh, chop
by
block.
Vlad.
Nice.
A lot of focus right now by Tim. Okay, that's what you want to be doing in this situation. You can't get excited down match points. Just take your time and play the ball. Tim's doing nice. Okay, Vlad
Oh,
goes long. Tim, again, look at staying nice and calm, blowing on the ball a little bit. But imagine this. Look how close Tim is in the comeback. That's a good forehand. Oh my gosh, look at that.
oh.
Okay, Jeff,
This could go either
we
way, Sean.
we are now within 2 points for either player. Vlad with the serve. Vlad's going to have to play some offense. Oh,
Ooh.
nice controlled backhand into Tim's strength. Tim's going to have to do something to reduce this game up. And Vlad, nice combination here. Very strong. Tim's holding the table. Vlad throwing in some more chops, and
Oh,
Tim goes long. Oh no. Look at that.
Braz-
The agony of defeat as they touch paddles. And what great sportsmen. What a marvelous match between the two top dogs from each country in this America's Cup. Wow. Wow, Jeff, it just
eh,
got every match got better and better.
yeah, and
That
again, you're right. Look at the sportsmanship.
um
Well, okay,
so
so we knew that Brazil was ahead, and Vlad just cemented it for him. But Tim made his country proud, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I mean, he brought his A, B, C, and D games to doing everything he could, stayed up to the table, pushed Vlad back, but Vlad's defense from the backcourt, midcourt, and backcourt, just stellar today. And I mean, we've seen it. I mean, we've seen it internationally. That's why it's so thrilling. Again, I harp on when we get together on Wednesday nights in the Paddle Palace room, 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. When Vlad shows up, I can still think of a couple weeks ago when he ran the table for about 45 minutes and just took on all comers and just left everyone in a dust storm. Such a treat and so much fun. And I will say, if you want to improve your game, we saw Larry playing so well. Sign up and get a lesson from Vlad. He puts a lot of the lessons on his YouTube channel so you can see how the lessons are structured. Starts out with warm up strokes. He uses the robot really effectively, and then he just fine tunes your stroke. So, what a treat it is to have our own, whether it was Vladner or Vladarano with his new high toss serve. We are so fortunate to have Vlad be so giving of his time as well as helping put the America's Cup together, which now Brazil is holding. They get to take on the next challenger on their terms. But Team USA just have to thank from Corey to Yazzie to Larry to House, and then of course to Ping Pod Tim for putting on just a great fight.
Absolutely. I do want to add one thing about the VRTC room or Paddle Palace room. VRTC is virtual reality training camp. Anybody is invited to that. So we do that every Wednesday night from 9 p.m. Eastern time until 11 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to join, the room is Paddle Palace, all one word, all lowercase. Again, everyone's invited. You never know who you might see in there. I'll probably be in there. Sean is in there sometimes, very often actually. Vlad is there. If you want to talk to him about those lessons, he actually gives all sorts of free advice. You're going to
Yeah,
run
it,
into
it,
players
it's
at all
it's
levels
a
in there.
treasure trove if you show up. If you have questions about your settings, if
Hmm.
you have questions about adapters, you name it, there's somebody in there. And I also want to give a shout out to Teddy Barasaurus, who knows every setting, every tweak, every way to get your game up and going at the optimal level. Jeff is often there providing some great camera work, taking highlight clips. But it's always nice to see new players. Famka, you name it, Arcan, so many players from not just around the US, but Canada, around the world. It's that's why we have the America's Cup, right? It's a chance for friendly competition to showcase all the different levels of players, from beginning players to top 8 players in the world at the World Championships, and get a chance to also thank our sponsors. Clearly, this was really made possible with Stiga Cybershapes, Paddle Palace with the Wednesday night group, Bobo VR helping with creating the best headset to keep you playing your coolest, by being able to turn the fan on with switchable batteries, as well as Solid Slime. They've made the adapters so great and so um, great bang for your buck, right? There are other ones out there. You can get paddles that are modified, but if you want to get up and going quickly, you can't go wrong with a Solid Slime adapter. 11 Clubhouse, what they have done to make the stats and the scoring amazing without any charging. Just kudos to them. And then, of course, the final thank you is to 11. Without this game, we wouldn't be here. And we continue to love the improvements that Carrot and his team are providing to making the game more realistic, and making it feel like it's a training tool for those who do compete in real life tournaments.
Absolutely. Before we go, real quick, Sean, just your quick thoughts about we had a couple of matches that we don't see a lot of in the main tournament. We had a power match, power players, and we had the ladies match. Any final thoughts about those?
Yeah, so starting with the para, I want to send that para match, the video clip to the ITTF to help let them know that VR is a wonderful tool. And we talked about it a little bit during the match, the time savings of not have to pick up the ball between the rallies. That's where 11 shines its best. And that's especially true for wheelchair play. We need to have more women playing. The only way to have more women playing is to get them in the game, to have them at the table. Waiting until everyone's 3,000 to start the women's playing, not the route to go. Get them there, get them early. Even Yazzie, who's played internationally for her country, it's only like the third or fourth match. Her rating going into the match was 1,500, which is the rock bottom. She then had a chance to practice with Corey, and Corey got a chance to play with Paulo 6 or 7 games after their match. So I really think that this friendly competition completely delivered. I know that showcasing it and talking to the people at Stiga, they're super pleased. If people do play in real life, they want to get that discount on a cyber shape in real life, just send me a note at sean@paddlepalace.com and I'll get you hooked up, whether it's a cyber carbon, clipper, pure, all wood paddle, penhold paddle. Paddle Palace will honor the fact that you've purchased a cyber shape in game. But Jeff, I can't thank you enough. The amount of time and effort that you put into figuring out all the angles, making sure the sound, making sure the video, showing replays at the end. As you can see on the screen right now with that final instant replay, of course, all credit goes to the players. They came out, they competed, they gave it their best, and we were treated to some amazing play. Not only with the final point, but I'm going to say that Larry over delivered like he always does. So it was a
He
thrill
sure
to
did.
have one of our favorites go into the third and final game, just putting it all out on the line. So I look forward to seeing the next America's Cup now that it's in the hands of Brazil. But thank you, Jeff, for all that you're doing to help with vrtabletennis.net, VRTC, and then also in real life.
Well, thank you so much for that. It's a labor of love for me. My mission since the first tournament I played in, which was actually the 1979 U.S. Open, so I'm dating myself, is to promote the sport. And now with this amazing simulator for Fun Labs, it just gives us the opportunity to recruit real life players to play this, and people can train in ETT for real life. It's just a tremendous opportunity. So for me, this is fun.
And I Yeah, and I got to say, the community here, what we're trying to provide with vrtabletennis.net is a welcoming community, because we do know in VR land, it can be daunting. It can be tough. There can be trolls. There can be people who don't want to finish a match because they're so tied into their rating. You're not going
Right.
to find that with this group. We're here to help everyone improve, to play matches, and then congratulate you um, on your improvement and your achievement. So I really feel good about where we are and where we're going. And hopefully everyone enjoyed watching some great shots. We'll be creating some cool highlights. I know that Ping Pod Tim will be stealing some of them for his TikTok account. And no, I'm just really pleased, Jeff. And thanks again.
This is great. So for everybody that is watching, we are going to get hopefully the team captains and some of the players together. We're going to do some interviews, discuss how this whole thing went, maybe the future of America's Cup. So everybody stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching.